think is the right thing to do until you check it through with somebody else.
All right.
Period.
Period. Let me tell you when I'm in charge. This is another thing Schwarzenegger could get to work on. First order of business. When I start hearing about these convicts cranking out kids from the joint, getting married, having conjugal visits, the idea that Randall Tex Watkins has, actually I'm thinking Randall Tex Cobb, but Tex Watkins of the Manson family has himself a couple of kids from yes, yeah. From inside the joint. Yes. Okay,
how did he do that?
Well, how it is first you get a pussy, you get a pussy Democratic governor, and you get a bunch of bleeding hearts, and then you get the pussy ACLU homo lawyers in there just going to bat for everybody, and they start crying. Well, just because he stabbed a pregnant chick several thousand times doesn't mean he doesn't have rights, and so he gets married, and once he gets married in prison, well, then as a married man, he's entitled to conjugal visits, and he knocks her up from inside the joint.
That's incredible.
Oh, there's a lot of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Ted Bundy has a 20-year-old daughter that he cranked out from inside the joint.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's great. You're let's just say you're one of the family members of the deceased, and Ted Bundy went to work on your 14-year-old with a set of pliers before he raped her and eventually killed her, and he's in prison screwing.
That's incredible.
Because he's got rights.
That's incredible.
These are the pussy ACLU homos. This is the kind of work they do. This is what they do. This is their plan. Of course it's incredible. It's unthinkable. But this is what goes on. And this is how it works. Yes, Ted Bundy has a kid from inside the joint. Before he was put down, he got down. And Tex Watkins has kids, too, multiple kids.
He's got 3 kids.
And Lisa has kids, and there's nobody that can say anything about it because we don't have the right.
Crazy.
We don't have the right. Ted Bundy has the right to take pliers to teenagers and brutally kill them and destroy families. But he has rights. And really, he's got rights? How many people you got to kill before you lose your right to hump from inside the joint?
Or just how about just having screwed up people having screwed up kids is something that disturbs us more than anything.
Pussy retard, pussy ACLU pussies trying to destroy this world. They don't believe that there's evil. That's the problem. They don't think that there's evil. There's just people that are misunderstood, and they need guidance, and they need love, and they need direction. They don't believe in evil.
That's incredible.
There's no evil terrorists. There's no evil serial killers. No one is evil. There's misunderstood. And besides, society makes these people anyway. It's not their fault.
Well, after all, I'm only society's child.
That's right. And let me tell you one other thing about those homos over at the ACLU. The other thing they did is recently someone decided, hey, maybe it'd be a good idea to get some DNA samples from all the guys that are on death row so that we could match up some of these unsolved murders that are on the books. Because guys that are on death row, a lot of them are career criminals, and most of them, if they're in there for one murder, there's many other murders they're involved with that are on the books. They're unsolved. And they have manpower that are going to try to... Basically, you're trying to catch a guy who's already in the joint, essentially.
Stop spending money and time.
This happens all the time when they start investigating these murders. They find out the guy's in jail on another charge or already serving a life sentence in Kentucky for something that went on in California. So, here's the deal. These guys are on death row. We get a DNA sample of these guys. We match it up to stuff on the books, and we start cleaning off some of the books. Give a little closure to some of the families of these victims, by the way. ACLU steps in. Oh, no. Yeah. No, can't do it. It's against their rights.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Now, they can voluntarily submit to a sample of DNA, but you certainly can't force a guy who's locked up 23 hours a day and you're about to kill to do anything that's against his rights. And my argument is we've already stripped this guy of his rights. He's living in a concrete block. You know what I mean? We're going to kill him. Let's take some DNA, and if we want his DNA, we'll take it. That's it. Pussies. Wow. Yeah, and imagine fighting tooth and nail for this, and winning, by the way.
Amazing.
Yeah, good times.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
right,
you're doing the Lord's work. Lord's work. We got to take a break.
I'll say goodbye to you now.
We're only on for 10 more minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
don't be. I know he depressed you.
No, 12, but we'll actually 10 to 12.
I'm sorry.
Don't be depressed.
Okay,
Ben.
I'm very depressed.
Oh, that's all right. We're going to get you back
out of here.
You're going to get probably even something worse now.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
We'll have happy calls now.
You still don't want to die?
I am happy in my life. I'm happy in my life.
He thinks he's... Well, that's it. And just a little piece of business to take care of. Ben, if you're in the car and you're listening, you wanted an answer, Tex Watson former Manson family member and killer, incarcerated for life, has had 4 kids.
In prison, all 4 in prison.
Yeah, all in the joint. 4 kids. Yeah. That's your taxpayers' money, hard at work.
Good
ACLU homos. Keep it up.
One of the other women that was
Thank you. Drew, your mic's not on.
No.
All right. Ted Bundy has at least 1 kid from in the joint, and sweet dreams. So until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew, saying mahalo.
Well, actually, I did it there in the prison, in the visiting room.
Had sex with him.
No.